Hey everyone, welcome to another QSM tutorial video. This is going to be an updated beginner's guide to set up quiz and survey master plugins on your WordPress site. Let's start by installing the plugin from our WordPress dashboard. We'll go to Plugins, click Add New, search for Quiz and Survey Master, and install it. Once installed, click on the Activate button. You can notice QSM is visible on the sidebar of the dashboard. Click on QSM. We'll reach the QSM dashboard. Now, let's create a quiz. To create a quiz, click on the Create a Quiz survey. The first thing you'll see is the collection of free and premium themes offered by QSM. For now, we'll go with the default theme. Next, we are in the Quiz Settings section, where we can do the initial setup of our quiz. First, we will start by adding a name to the quiz. Then we select the form type, which is the quiz in our case. Next, we have to set the grading system for our quiz. We wish to assign both grading methods. As we scroll down, we get more options, like setting a time limit, adding questions per page, or allowing users to require to log in or not. Then, click on Next. This brings us to the add-ons section. You can purchase them for extra features in your quiz. Currently, we don't need any add-ons. Let's click on Create Quiz. We're in the Question tab. Let's start by entering some questions into our quiz. For this tutorial, we're creating a general quiz with some general knowledge questions, with different questions like multiple choice and short answer type questions. We are also adding questions to a new page. Specifically, we are importing these questions from the question bank. This makes the process easier. We can always edit the question, duplicate, or move the questions to any position/page. All right, let's create the contact form to collect user information. As you can see, we have 4 fields already created that we can edit and enable as needed. We are keeping the labels of the fields as it is. You can change the label if you want. We have also made the field required. And we are adding a placeholder name for the name label as your name. If you want to add a new field, you can either duplicate these fields or add a new field. We've enabled the email and phone fields for this contact form. On the right side, we have a few contact form options that you can configure as per your requirements. Let's save the contact form and move to the Text tab. This is where we configure the messages that participants will see in different situations in the quiz. The first option here is the text that users will see before the quiz, which is the welcome message. We can customize it with a custom message, as you can see, and also use the allowed variables. Just click on a variable to insert it into the text box. We saved the text. Here are many other options to add text to different level of your quiz. Next, we also have here the QSM variables section to display messages to users via the result and email pages. Then there's the labels section to customize button labels and validation messages. Now let's move forward to the options section. Here you can control every function for your quiz and personalize it. At the top, you can notice settings available for various categories. In general options, you'll see almost the same settings that we had during the initial setup, which we can configure also some additional settings as well, like schedule quiz dates, displaying random questions, so on. In quiz submission option, you can limit number of attempts or entries and incorrect answer limits. As we move to display settings, you can control what you want to show to your users. Now, let's configure the email template that users will receive when they complete their quiz or survey. From here, we will set up condition to manage when we want the system to send the email. You can set up multiple conditions based on your preference. On the right side, we have to customize what the user sees in the body of the email. We've added a custom message here with variables. These variables you can insert from the template variables here. You can also send one universal email to every user without setting any conditions and marking it as default. Also, you create a new email template by clicking on Add New Email and send multiple emails at a given point in time. Next, we'll set up the results page. This is similar to the email template. You can customize it for various users depending on different conditions. You can personalize it by adding custom messages as we did here, and adding variables from the template variable. Here as well, you can set a universal message for every user without adding conditions. Once you're satisfied, save the page. Now to change the appearance of our quiz, we'll move to the Style tab. Here, we have our default theme and other additional themes that can be used to change the quiz's look. You can preview any theme for a demo, like here it is. Then there is the Custom CSS section, where you can manually, through custom CSS codes, customize your quiz survey. Once we're done, we'll move to publish it, but you can preview it before through the View Quiz button. But we'll publish our quiz. For that, you have to simply hover over QSM, click on Quizzes and Surveys, and find the quiz shortcode. Copy it. Now, we'll add a new page, or you can add a new post and give it a title. Then, we'll add the shortcode block and paste the shortcode of our quiz. Click Publish and view the post. This is our live quiz. Now you know how to get started using the Quiz and Survey Master plugin. If you're interested in creating a demo quiz on a WordPress site, you can use the InstaWP tool to create a staging WordPress site and QSM to create the quiz. It's a convenient way to get started. That's it for this video. We'll meet in the next one. Thank you guys so much for watching.